Okay, so we've got the Focus RS 09 plate, front brake pads, rear brake pads. Obviously first thing we're going to do is whip the wheels off, which I've took this side off, revealing the caliper. First thing you see, got to remove this clip retaining bracket. These are a bit confusing, you think you've got to do something with them, but they're just the pins that hold the pads, locating pins. You don't actually take these out or do anything with them, so leave those well alone. The only thing we're going to do is remove, there's these 13mm bolts on the slider arms. Take those two off, it will pull the caliper away. Then we're going to take away the two main bolts at the back that hold the caliper retaining bracket on, and then we can change the disc. So I'll whip these bolts out and carry on. Okay, as you can see, this clip here needs to come out, which I'm trying to do it one-handed is a bit awkward. I need to ping off. Get that behind there, give it a... There we go. So that's the clip out. And now the two bolts I was talking about, there's that one and that one. They're both out now. Okay, with those two bolts out, we can now remove the caliper assembler, as so. Now the brake pads, as I go through that while we're here, that one is got a slight bonding pad on it, so sometimes you have to just tap it away to get it out. I'll just give that a quick. It will go with a bit of a tap, and that one is just the clip into the back of the caliper that will come out. So that one I'm going to have to give it a tap with the two hands. Okay. So now we've got to remove these caliper bolts. So big bar, because these are tight, onto those two nuts on there, and we'll get them out. And then they will release this whole frame here. Okay, so the two bolts are out of the caliper bracket, and now that comes away, leaving us with the disc. And we just tap that off. There we have it. And disc away. Ready for the new one to go in. So make sure the surfaces are clean, and then we can insert the new disc onto the thing and just put it back together the opposite way around. Right, and so we've got the bracket back on again, two bolts back in, FT, fucking tight, and then we need to put a bar onto this, just to, some grips just to squeeze back that caliper. Now it's always imperative that you check your reservoir, your brake fluid reservoir, that it's not going to overflow, because we don't want to get fluid all on the paintwork and take the paint off, do it. So anyway, they're right back. Time to put the pads in. Okay, so we've got the pad in the slider there, sorted. This one we've clipped it into the caliper. You've got to remember to push these all the way across so that the caliper will then fit back in. Okay, and then the retaining clip goes back in, so I've done it, you need two hands, so you put the bottom in and then push the top and get it behind. It's quite tight, but it does go quite easy. So we've put the two 13 bolts back in, nice and tight. Everything's back to where it should be, just got to put the wheel back on, and that's one side done.